Hi guys. So I thought I'd talk about a podcast I was on yesterday morning, and it was about past lives and love and how sometimes we carry those things over and how it affects us now. So it was quite interesting. And it brought up like situations in past lives, and then how it affects us making decisions to now. And if there was something we wanted to focus on or things of that nature. And my biggest thing was just reliving same patterns and believing that fix the pattern now, and then where will it go from here? And it was brought up to me because I've always been focused on you work things out. You're in it to stay in it. So you work things out. And we trace this all the way back, like long time, to one of my past lives. And there was a situation where the spouse died and then had to finish life out by themselves. And that's where I first developed this. Well, when I look back at this, that's how I've always looked at everything is you have one person and that's who you love. Well, during this whole time we're looking at all of this, my grandfather steps in and he says, life is like a buffet. You just try everything, and if you don't like it, you just put it back. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Because it's true in a lot of ways. He's like, you don't just have to stay with one thing. If it's not working for you, then you get out and you move on with your life. And it's okay. Well, it is true. We do find these things, but then we have these things that we've grown up thinking and hearing and seeing and attach ourselves to these beliefs. And I've always had this strong belief that you do get into something and you are there to stay. And that's how I've always felt. Like my grandparents, my great-grandparents, they always made things work. And we should all make things work. Things aren't greener on the other side. But then hearing this piece was so funny to me because it's true. You should try a lot of stuff. You should really, like, what do you like? What do you don't like? You're not going to know if you don't try. And you can't stay in the same box. That's the whole thing. Like, you can't just because I like this doesn't mean not to try something different. Although I will say with my dating background, like nobody looks the same or is the same. I am totally scatterbrained with that. I'm more about the person, which is very obvious. So I guess the biggest key is that whatever makes you happy, and just follow that. And don't dwell on giving yourself boundaries, because giving yourself boundaries seems to be what locks us in. Because, and that one really bugs me listening to people, well, I'll only date somebody over 6 foot, blah, blah, blah. They have to have blonde hair, blue eyes. The fuck, are we making like Build-A-Bear or some shit? Because no, that's not how this works. If you focus on all of that, you're never going to find what you're looking for. But that's my 2 cents today. So, go out. It's a buffet. Try it. If you don't like it, put it back. But just be honest with everybody is all I can say. Your intentions and what you're looking for and what you want. I love you. Happy Thursday.